What's up guys, Aviation 133 here, back to another video, and welcome to my first ever airport update on my so to say new airport, as I have a new board. All the gates are finished basically, however there are no terminals, some jet bridges and only one pack of GSC on the airport at the moment, and this because I just haven't had a lot of time yet to make these, but I just really wanted to make an airport update. So at the moment we're at the International Asian Terminal, International Asian/African Terminal. So anyway, in front of the camera right now, here we have the Emirates Airlines Boeing, in front of the camera right now, here we have the Emirates Airlines Airbus A380-800 in the blue Expo 2020 livery, and this of course will be heading out to Dubai International Airport. Next to the Emirates Airlines, we have the Singapore Airlines Airbus A380-800. This is currently being heavily serviced, as well as the passengers boarding the aircraft right now for its departure out towards Changi Airport. In front of the camera now, here we have the Virgin Atlantic Airbus A350-1000, which is currently being boarded for a flight out towards Johannesburg in South Africa, and this flight will be departing within the next 10 to 15 minutes. And next to that, we have the Qatar Airways Airbus A380-800, which just came in from Doha Hamad International Airport and will be heading back out there very shortly. And the last aircraft on the Asian terminal, just chilling there at the back by itself, we have the Thai Airways Airbus A350-900, which will be heading out to Bangkok within the next 1 to 2 hours. And for the first flight on the British Airways terminal, here we have the British Airways Boeing 787-8, which is currently being pushed back for a flight out towards Sao Paulo. Next up, we have the British Airways Airbus A350-1000, which just came in from a long flight in from Toronto International Airport in Canada, and of course this will be heading back out there very shortly. And next to the A350, we have the Queen of the Skies, the British Airways Boeing 747-400. Now I do know that British Airways have retired all of their 747 aircraft, however I just really love this model and it really helps my British Airways fleet grow by just that one model. So this will be heading out to LAX within the next 30 to 45 minutes as well. And the last model on the North Pier, here we have the British Airways Boeing 757 in the animal and trees livery, and this will be heading out to Istanbul within the next 10 to 15 minutes, just waiting for a pushback truck to arrive so that it can start its pushback. And on the other side of the terminal, here we have the British Airways Boeing 777-200ER, which is currently boarding for a flight out towards New York JFK and will be departing within the next 30 to 45 minutes. There is already a slight delay due to a small storm over JFK at the moment, or which will be heading to JFK roughly around the time that this aircraft is meant to land. So there is a very possible chance that this aircraft will just be delayed for 10 to 15 minutes extra. And the smallest aircraft at the British Airways terminal today, here we have the British Airways A320neo. This just came in from a short flight actually from Madrid, and this will be heading out to Hamburg after its short turnaround here. And the final aircraft at the British Airways terminal today, here we have the British Airways Boeing 787-9, and this just came in from Washington Dallas. The aircraft is currently being deboarded, and then they're just going to have a quick checkup on one of the air conditioning units, as there was a little bit of a leak on board before its flight back out to Washington Dallas later today. And here for the first aircraft on the 3 open gates, here we have the Vueling Airbus A320, and this is about to be pushed back for a flight out towards Barcelona, Spain. And the final aircraft at the open gates, here we have the Aeroflot Airbus A330-300, and this just came in from St. Petersburg. As you can see, the aircraft is being refueled and the passengers are currently deboarding the aircraft and will be bussed towards the terminal. And now we have the American route terminal, and this is also the last terminal on my airport. Here we have the United Boeing 767, which just came in from Chicago. Passengers and cargo have already been deboarded, and the next passengers will be boarding within the next 10 to 15 minutes before its flight back out to Chicago. And for the final aircraft standing at the terminal today, here we have the Emirates Airlines Boeing 777-300ER, which is currently being operated by Air New Zealand, and this will also be heading out to LAX. And for the last aircraft on the airport today, here we have the British Airways Boeing 787-10, which is currently taxiing towards runway 27 right for a departure out towards Boston in the US.